Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Tickets for The Used at the House of Blues. It seems like we always say that because there's multiple shows there. And yes, you will get there, one of the last shows coming up in Clash with Kenzie, Beater, and Trivia, and you get the tickets.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
But first, let's talk about last night. The Cubs, they pound the Rangers 7-0 on one of the coldest nights at Wrigley Field in history. Justin Steele tossed three-hit ball over 7 innings, and they beat the Rangers 7-0. Michael Busch doubled and scored in the second. Ian Happ had 3 RBIs. Let's listen to some of Ian Happ doing what he does.
Oh, line drive, base hit left field. That'll score 2. Amaya in, PCA on his heels. Ian Happ knocks in 2, and all of a sudden the lead is 5.
Hear that back crack in that?
Do it again.
Oh,
Very good.
such a good back crack. So good. Yeah, that was almost the coldest night at Wrigley Field, the 4th coldest game in history, which it was, I don't know, it was like 31 or something.
That's cold.
I know, but I feel like I know. I've been at opening days where it was snowing, and it had to be way colder than that. I mean, I felt 31's kind of nice.
No, it's not.
If you're bundled up okay. I felt like it was like 15 at one opening day sometime. They're saying
The worst opening day I went to is when they did the socially distanced one. And
That was a cold one.
Holy crap. I didn't realize the difference it made when that place was full of people.
It's always nice to have a thick boy next to you when you're at the
Yeah,
game,
right?
when they
No
warm you up,
kidding.
kind of, they keep you warm. Those thick boys.
Yeah.
The coldest game at Wrigley Field was April 8th, 1997, when the Cubs lost 5-3 to the Florida Marlins in a game that started the temperature at 29 degrees. That still doesn't seem, I feel like they're lying here. I feel like big weather is saying, get to the game. It's only 29 degrees. It's fine. You can get out there and do that. You know what I mean?
I don't get that vibe. I think it was horrifically cold last night. It was colder last night than it was when the puck dropped at the Winter Classic on New Year's Eve.
That's factual.
And they did post about that stat.
They did post about that stuff. That's where I saw it. It was on the
Case
internet.
can just Google, well, how cold was it when the puck dropped?
You don't think Case knew that off the top of his head?
No, I think I saw that going around the Twitter.
I think Case got the stat from Kenzie. That's what I thought.
Kenzie and I are constantly talking about hockey scores, so that would make sense.
And weather of games that are played in different parts of
I
Chicago.
will say one of the number one things I talk about when hockey's brought up is how cold it is to watch.
Yeah, when you're in the arena and you're high up, it's not cold. But you get down by the ice, which, that's the rub, see. The better seats are colder.
The ice.
Yeah, get close to the ice,
That's the tough part about hockey is the ice.
See, if they could just play
thank
on,
you.
if no ice was involved, it'd be great.
We'd all be giant field hockey fans, I guess.
I'd be way more into roller hockey. It is warm.
Well, there's roller hockey all around. I mean, you can go see that. It's warmer.
I know, but it's not the big one. So I'm just saying, as if it was like NHL was like roller hockey, I would go to more games.
So if roller hockey was more popular, you'd go.
Yeah. I'd be more inclined to take my kids to a roller hockey game.
Maybe you have to start it. Maybe you have to go to get it big.
What?
You
Nobody's going to care. I can't roller skate.
I would like to see Kenzie not only A, roller skate, but B, shoot a hockey puck while roller skating.
Oh, God.
There's a lot of roller derby teams around Chicagoland. If someone wants to adopt Kenzie on your team, hit us up at 312.
I did love that one roller derby movie with the girl from Juno. I loved it.
I forgot what that was.
I don't remember the name either, but I saw it and I was like, I could do this. They're just kind of beating the crap out of each other, but I'm not good with wheels as a whole. Like bikes, roller skates, skateboards, sometimes driving. I'm not good at
Cars,
wheels. Yeah.
The White Sox got swept by the Tigers over the weekend. Case, you being a White Sox fan, I don't have anything really to say about it except they got swept.
Okay, so Friday was a blowout in the Tigers' favor. Saturday was a blowout in the Tigers' favor. Sunday, the White Sox were up 3-1 heading into the ninth, and boy, did I have a bad feeling going into the ninth. And the Tigers ended up winning 4-3. Also, Kenzie, the movie you're thinking of is Whip It. That is the roller derby movie.
Loved Whip It.
With Elliot Page.
Thank you.
They start a series with the Guardians today at 3 o'clock, so be ready for that one, White Sox fans.
Buckle up, baby.
Again, I didn't know how to end that. Now, last night was an amazing NCAA college basketball finale. The team that won was only winning for 64 seconds in the entire game. Here's how it ended.
National championship is in the balance. Florida leads it by 2. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, short. He walked, he can't touch it. He can't. 1 second, and it's over. Florida is back on top of the 63.
It was an incredible game. And then Florida's coach comes out. He looks like a frat boy. He looks like he's the youngest coach. I guess Jim Valvano was also, he tied the age of him, which when you look at Jim Valvano and look at this guy, it shows the difference in how people age now from the 80s to now.
Everybody's young now.
Jim Valvano looks like he's 70, and this guy looks like he's 14, coaching Florida. And he kind of got out there with his players. I thought, that's a guy that's just couldn't play and is wearing his warm-ups.
That's like the ball boy.
Yeah, he tore his ACL or something. No, that's the coach. Like, damn, that dude was young. But they won. And they also had like a 7-footer from Australia, a 7-footer from Germany. Florida was fun to watch, but I wanted Houston to win after what they did to Duke. I want them to keep rolling. Got rid of Duke. Anyway, there you go. I don't know how anybody's brackets finished up.
Well, I would like to point out that I did win our bracket challenge.
How did you win?
Because I predicted that Florida would win the entire thing. Kenzie, of course, predicted that Troy University would be the national champions. They were bounced in the second round.
Well, not the first. Woo-woo!
Killing it.
Okay.
But I had Florida Duke in the finale. And what'd you have?
I had Florida Clemson, I think. Somebody that was out way early.
But you still beat me.
Yeah, it's because Florida won, and that's worth more points.
I know. But I thought I was winning. I was really winning early.
Yeah. And then you didn't.
Guess what?
What?
Sorry, this is so random, but I did want to bring it up in sports.
Yeah, go ahead.
But on
Kenzie.
Friday.
Okay.
On Friday, guess who was sitting like right near me at the baseball game?
I can't guess.
Yeah,
I give you a hint.
Okay, it was an old Blackhawk player that's really popular.
Was it Jeremy Roenick?
No.
Was it Chris Chelios?
Yes.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Right
Two.
there.
There's
Everyone
two.
kept wanting pictures with it. I'm like, who is that? And my husband's like, it's Chris Chelios.
Did you get a picture?
No, I didn't. I didn't want to bother him. But I thought
Everybody else was
very
bothering
nice.
him. Everybody else bothered him.
He was being so nice though, because people would not leave him alone.
Yeah. You could have just been one more person not leaving him alone.
I hate doing that to people. I really do.
All right. Chris Chelios was at the game with Kenzie.
Yeah, it was cool.
Her husband was nowhere to be found. Just Chris Chelios and Kenzie were at the game together.
Yeah, right next to each other.
And there you go. That's sports.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
Before we get to Clash with Kenzie, 25 years ago today, this classic aired for the first time on Saturday Night Live.
It doesn't work for me. I gotta have more cowbell.
Don't blow this for us, Gene!
Quit being so selfish, Gene.
Can I just say one thing?
Say it, baby, just say it.
I'm standing here staring at rock legend Bruce Dickinson.
The cock and a walk, baby.
And if Bruce Dickinson wants more cowbell, we should probably give him more cowbell.
Say it, baby.
And Bobby, you are right, I am being selfish. But the last time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
And I'd be doing myself a disservice and every member of this band if I didn't perform the hell out of this.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Call now, 312-591-8300 for your chance to go see The Used at the House of Blues. Multiple shows there, of course, Friday, April 25th. This one's sold out from our great friends at Live Nation. You can be there. What an outstanding place to see The Used. So call 312-591-8300 right now. You got to compete against Kenzie to win the tickets and trivia. And then if Kenzie wins, we don't let her keep them. She still gives them away. No. So we'll still give you those tickets coming up in about 10 minutes, no matter what.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin.
Q 101.
Let's go. Let's do this. It's for The Used at the House of Blues, the sold-out show Friday, April 25th. And you may feel like we've mentioned The Used at the House of Blues. There was multiple shows with album plays, and now they're doing this show sold out April 25th.
6 shows across the span of a month.
That's incredible. It's like, what are we, Vegas, doing a residency out here?
What are we, Vegas?
I love it. I love it. It's a great place for them. I believe it's the first time I saw The Used back in the day was at the House of Blues. And competing for those tickets will be Courtney checking in. Courtney, ahoy. Tell us something about yourself.
Ahoy, guys. Well, I'm recently engaged. I have a beautiful teenage daughter, and I've been a hairstylist for about 12 years now.
Right on.
Awesome.
And so when you get married?
Haven't decided yet.
No.
What? Get on that, girl. Lock him down.
We're hoping of September 27, but weddings are expensive.
They are.
Oh, you ain't playing.
We're going to have our couple number 3 that competed for the Aisle 101 wedding in about a half hour, a $30,000 wedding at the Haight in Elgin. We recommend that place, but you're right. They are expensive to get it all done. That's why we did this free wedding deal. And but, remember, just remind them that anybody can propose. It's going through with it that's the big deal.
Period. And let him know somebody else will if he won't. Okay, girl, you tell him.
Damn right. Mm-hmm. Damn right.
He's stuck with me.
Good.
That's the spirit.
Well, that sounded scary.
I know. Let him go.
She puts him in the chair to cut the hair, and he's all of a sudden these wrist things come on there, and he can't get out.
Yeah, he's stuck in a barbershop chair for the rest of his life.
She's Sweeney Todd. Relax.
All right, Courtney, first 1 to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same with you. Call heads or tails.
Heads.
It is heads. All right, Courtney. Here we go. Question number 1. What social media site featured a top 8? Which social media site was that? Had a top 8?
MySpace.
MySpace is right. That was so fun. The amount of time planning the top 8, your top 8 friends. Mm-hmm. And boy, you can get bumped out of there, and your songs you would have playing on there.
Could you imagine, though, being married with MySpace? Because I feel like that would cause some issues.
Meaning what?
Like, you can't have, like the top 8 would be, like, it better be your family, bitch. Like,
I guess it is true, because Facebook, you have just all these friends out there lumped together.
Yeah,
but
doesn't
MySpace,
matter.
that top 8. Mm-hmm. It did cause arguments with friends going like, so what's going on? I'm not in your top 8?
Yeah, that seems mean to rank your friends.
And like, what, you're fighting with your husband? Has he moved down a little bit? I don't know what to do.
But back then, they were fun arguments.
Oh, boy.
If it happened today, it'd be very mean and spiteful arguments.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Courtney's got one.
And back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, Farmville was a social media-based game exclusive to which company?
Facebook.
Facebook is right. Were you a Farmville girl?
I was not, because my parents didn't let me download any games. If you remember, I got grounded for playing RuneScape because there was a chat option that I didn't use. I never used it.
Don't believe you. Don't believe you.
But I was still grounded.
Okay.
That's tough.
I was like, look, I'm building a house. They're like, what's this in the corner? I'm like, oh. I didn't use it.
All these chats with Kenzie giving out their address.
Yeah, right.
The chat. Come over.
1-1, back to Courtney.
Courtney, what dietary supplement, which is also found in the body, can help produce restful sleep?
Melatonin.
Melatonin is right. Who knew we just had some of that laying around in our body?
That's right.
It'd be pretty cool if we could just make that work when we need it.
Well, they got the supplement now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but taking pills isn't good. If your body has it, why
I think melatonin's fine because it's like very natural.
Yeah. Is it from someone else's body, the pills?
Yeah, it's like a blood boy.
Yeah, there's some poor person that's never allowed to fall asleep again because we've sucked their melatonin out of their body, Brian.
Is that why those people end up in the lake, those homeless people, or just people that end up
what?
dead?
Homeless people
what
end up in
the
the
hell
lake?
are you talking about right now? What are you doing?
I'm picturing vans run by the city that pick up people, grab their melatonin, and dump their bodies in the lake.
That's evil.
You can't laugh while you say that. This isn't good.
I know. I think I just got a movie idea, though.
Oh, great.
That's mine. No one can take it.
Yeah, verbal trademark.
I think you're good.
2-1 is back to Kenzie.
All right, Kenzie. Hold on. I'm getting the giggles. All right, Kenzie.
I had the giggles from that hilarious topic you came up with.
Homeless joke.
Yeah,
All right.
what is...
Kenzie.
Huh.
Well, I can get it together here. Jack Black plays the character of Steve in a movie based on what video game franchise? Jack Black.
Oh, like the new one, Minecraft?
Minecraft is right. That movie did like $1 billion over the weekend.
I had like a little mind glitch because I was thinking Jumanji is also a video game in the sequel that he's in, but okay.
I didn't know that was a video game.
Jumanji too.
Oh, I loved it.
Interesting. All right, well, 2-2. It's back to Courtney.
Courtney, what is the name of the video game series that sees characters from the Mario franchise racing around in tiny motor vehicles?
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart is worded funny. All right, Courtney's got 3.
And Kenzie's got 2. It's back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, what team defeated Houston in the college basketball national championship game?
Like recently?
Yeah, I just mentioned sports about a half hour ago.
God, you're always talking about
I know,
basketball.
always. Sports is just blah, blah, blah,
What
blah.
team beat Houston? Maybe
Yep.
like Duke?
Oh, it was not Duke. Do you know, Courtney?
What was the question again?
Oh, gee. What team defeated Houston in the college basketball national championship game last night?
Oh, Florida?
Florida's right. Good job. Maybe she had time to Google there, not sure, but either way, we're going to give it to her.
Works out 4-2. It's back to Courtney. She can win with the correct answer.
Wow. Courtney, you can win with this one. The Jumpman is a logo for what brand of sneakers?
Jordan?
Jordan is right, and she takes it home. Let's go. You are going to see the Used at the House of Blues.
That is awesome. Thank you, guys.
You are welcome. Let us know what that wedding date is.
Oh, yes, as soon as we figure it out.
Yeah, you know, you've got the upper hand. You've got the tickets. You take him to the show. So when are we getting married? And then don't give him his ticket until he tells you, and then you let him inside.
See, that could work. That could work.
All right. Keep us posted, Courtney. Coming up, Piece of Garbage Madness. We're just talking a lot of basketball there. Controversy in Piece of Garbage Madness, something that's never happened before. These are our brackets that vote on the people and things that are pieces of garbage in the last year. We're down to the fail 4. But we are going to have a rematch. Never happened in the history of Piece of Garbage Madness. We'll explain after Cage the Elephant in 3 minutes.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.